channel. My name is Yadrissa, and if you are new here, thank you for tuning into my video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got these braided butterflies. This is a viral style that I've seen going on Instagram, and I wanted to recreate this look. So I'm going to show you step by step how I got these braided butterflies. So I'm going to be using synthetic hair today for this video, and I am going to be using black and blue hair. And I was just sectioning off the hair because I didn't have that much blue, but I was just letting you guys see a visual of how thick I wanted those braids to be as far as how I'm going to separate that hair. So I did separate that hair into 3 pieces. And what made it easier for me is I had someone hold the end of the braiding hair as I was braiding the hair down. As you can see, the braid is not too thick. It's just kind of like a medium-sized braid. So this is what I'm working with. I'm just going to be braiding this braid all the way down until I get to the end. So if you can make it longer if you wanted to. So this is the second braid that I am working on. So I did do 2 braids for each color. So I did do 2 blue braids and 2 black braids. So again, I have someone holding my braiding hair while I am braiding because it makes it easier for me. And this is me just separating some of that black hair to section off and to show you guys how I'm going to be using that hair. So when I first did it, I didn't have the person hold it this way. They were just holding the end of the hair and I was braiding straight down. But for this braid, I did double it over and they put their finger there to hold the braid in place as I was braiding, just to make it easier for me to braid the braids all the way down. So these are the finished braids. I do have 4 braids, 2 blue, 2 black. And now I'm going to begin to, start to form my butterfly. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be making a loop. As you can see, I made a loop. And I am using glue to keep the hair together and hold the hair in place. So what you're going to be doing is basically just making these loops, kind of like when you're making a loop when you're tying your shoe. You just make a loop. So just play with the hair a little bit, just so you can see, make sure that they are the correct size and they are even on each side. But just take your time just to play around with the hair as far as just making your loops. And I am using crazy glue to secure my loops and to hold them into place as I'm working on the hair. So as you can see, I did those 2 top loops, and I was just trying to make sure that I was doing the same size for the loop that's on the bottom. And again, I'm going with my crazy glue to secure my butterfly. So the end of that hair, I did put it up, as you can see, and I'm going to be putting some crazy glue there just to hold that piece in place. And then now for this bottom piece, I'm going to be making my loop again, and I'm just going to be folding it over to create that last loop on this butterfly braid. And again, secure it with your crazy glue. So what I'm doing for that remainder hair that is hanging down, the end of the hair, I'm just going to be wrapping that hair around the middle, and that is going to just secure that beautiful butterfly in place so there's no loose ends or anything like that. So as you can see how that first one came out. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my black braid that I braided, and I'm going to be outlining the blue butterfly that I just created. So I'm going to be taking that same crazy glue, and only on the outsides of the butterfly, I'm going to be putting the hair on the outside of the butterfly. So take your glue on the outside of that, in the blue braid that you created first. Take your second color and put it on the outside. You're going to be gluing it on the outside. So move in small sections as I'm doing, because you know that glue dries really quick. So you want to move fast while you're doing this, because if you put it all over that first loop, it won't be able to dry as fast. No, excuse me. It would dry too fast and you won't be able to pin it down. So that was my first loop. I did lose a clip of that end just slightly, but you're going to see it here as I continue with this braid. So I am going to be showing you how I did my second butterfly braid, and I felt like this angle was a lot better for me to film, and I'm just showing you guys step by step once again how I created that butterfly braid. So as you can see, I'm just making loops and folding the hair over And just make sure you fold it in a way that the sides are even, the butterfly loops are even on each side, and then use your crazy glue to hold those loops in place. So as you can see, I'm going with the last part of this butterfly loop, and I'm just trying to position it in the correct way using my crazy glue. And after I put my crazy glue, I do hold it down into place for a couple of seconds just to make sure that it's nice and secure. So as you can see, that was really fast, and it is coming out, as you can see, the shape of the butterfly. I did put glue in the middle of that butterfly, so those loose ends that you see there, I'm just going to be wrapping that around the middle of the butterfly just to get the hair out of the way, and it can look a lot more neater. So make sure you apply your glue, wrap the hair, hold it in place. Let me know what you guys think of this video in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so as well. So this is the second part of this video as far as for this butterfly. So again, I'm going to be outlining this blue butterfly with the black braid, and I'm going to be applying my glue to the butterfly braid on the outside only, and I'm going to be applying that braid on top of the other braid, but only on the outside. As you can see, I put the glue and then I press the hair down just to keep it in place. And these butterflies are also lightweight. These butterflies are not heavy at all in weight. And as you can see, they're easy to create. And if it's something that you've missed in the video, or you felt like this video was going a little bit too fast, you can always ask down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get back to you with those answers to this video referring to this butterfly. So what's fun about this is I like that you can, get versatile and use different colors. You don't have to use the same colors. With different styles, you can use different colors and different techniques as well. So again, you're just outlining the outside of the butterfly, apply your glue, and then press that hair down just to make sure it's secure and in place, and it's not going to move. When you use your crazy glue, this is not going to move. The butterfly that you're making is going to stay in place. So as you can see, I'm applying my glue, then I just press it down and hold it down for a couple of seconds just to make sure it's nice and secure. And I'm just going to repeat that until, the butterfly is all outlined. So again, as you can see what I'm doing, I put the 2 dots of glue, turning that braid as I go along, keep applying that glue, press the hair down as I go along, just on the outline of the butterfly. Don't forget to hit that bell notification as well so you're notified every time I upload my weekly videos here on my channel. And for the remainder of that braid, the ends of that hair, I am going to be applying that glue in the middle and wrapping that hair in the middle section to make sure that the butterfly is neat, there are no loose ends, and there's no hair sticking out of the butterfly. So that's what I'm doing with the loose ends. I'm just wrapping around the middle of that butterfly. And I was just positioning it, and here's the final look of the 2 butterflies that I created. Again, let me know what you guys think of this video, what you think of this tutorial. I hope that you guys learned something from this video. And I'm going to also show you how I installed these butterflies. So what I'm using today is I'm using my needle and thread to install these butterflies onto my daughter's hair. So that's the method I'm going to be using. I'm using this method because I think that it would be a lot easier to install the butterfly braids, and also it will make sure that the butterflies don't fall out or anything like that. It's going to be secure. It's not going to go anywhere until you actually take it out or decide that you cut it out. So this is the method I'm using to install these butterfly braids. So now I'm going with my other side, and I'm going to be installing my second butterfly braid that I made. And again, I'm using my needle and thread. to install my butterfly braid. So just take your time. I put the butterfly in the middle of the braid, and I'm just holding the braid on the back of that butterfly just to hold it in place, and just sewing through the back of that braid and through the butterfly as well, just to make sure it's nice and secure. So take your time and make sure you don't stick yourself with your needles. And I did cut the end of that string with my scissors. And here's the finished product. Let me know what you guys think of this video in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Here's my beautiful daughter, my beautiful model, and she is wearing her butterfly braids. Don't forget to connect with me on my other social media platforms as well. Go check out some other videos. Bye.